little while. I mean, it has been the longest time that I've not made a video in years. So, thank you to everybody that's been reaching out. I've had several of people say, I hope you're okay. Where'd you go? And here I am. So, boy, it has been quite the few months with all kinds of just stuff, and not super exciting, but I will fill you guys in. I'll do this is just going to be a flip through of some new kits that I'm adding to my shop. I have been doing some work, just not a lot and at a very slow pace. So, obvi. Anyway, you guys, I will do a crafty, chatty video. I'm going to work through this kit and make a couple of books. So, and then I'm probably going to work through this one. I actually have a whole bunch of things, kind of just that I have been slowly piling up as I've had time to putter and felt well and okay to do that. So I am excited now that it is summer and I am off work for the summer till mid-August. I am just really hoping to do a ton of crafting and make journals and make some kits and get back to this stuff that I love doing and hanging out with you guys too. So like I said, I will plan to do a kind of a chatty, crafty catch-up, tell you the whole story of where I've been and everything, and that'll be in the next video. But today, besides the fact that, hey, I'm back, hello, I am going to flip through these kits and show you a little thing that I made. I'm going to give you a discount code at the end, and I'm going to tell you about how I have changed a whole bunch of kits prices in my shop. And yeah, we're good. We're excited. I'm excited to be back. Okay, so I've got a new phone, and it took me forever just to get this set up today. So I feel like I'm filming my first video. Oh my gosh. Actually, just kidding. My first video was super awkward. All right, so this is a full kit, and then there is a mini version of it as well. So see, full page, mini version with the ephemera around it. And I'll flip through both of them, and it's called Beautifully Tattered, and then that one's called Beautifully Tattered Mini. Go figure, super creative. And it was just kind of my first foray back into just kind of getting my head wrapped back around digital design. And then I just kept layering and was really, really loving it. So it's just kind of an eclectic. It's got some bits of nature. It's got some just rando pieces of kind of tattered papers and fabrics. So without further ado, let us look through this kit. These are all the full pages. I love this page. This is the one, if you look for it in my Etsy shop, this is what you'll see with the title on it. And I love this kind of tealy color. It's so pretty. Some buttons, some little butterflies. And these all print out. I've printed, of course, this is what I usually do, is print full bleed. My printer does full bleed edge to edge. Because I fully intend to use this kit. I've actually printed the backing papers already on. So this is my set of these ready to go make into a book. Here's another page. I love the polka dots. I have a thing for polka dots. So I've printed full bleed, and I've printed it onto my favorite high quality paper, color copy paper. It's not photo paper, it's just Canson full color paper. Not Canson. Why did I say that? I like this frame. If you really want to know, I can't remember what the name of it is, because obviously I like this one too. It's kind of a faded background page that I really like. And then there are these pages here that one is not very dissimilar to this one, just a little different layering. And these are meant to, here I've printed the same one on the front and back, so I can just use it that way. Or you can print it on the back of your ephemera pages. These next few are kind of like backing papers, although they work very well as standalone papers as well. Like I said, I've printed it the same thing on both sides. But you can also print these on the back of ephemera, and that way, you know, you have a nice background as well. And then here's the last page. So that is the paper kit. And then, where did I put the ephemera for this kit? Hold on. Is it in this one? No? Oh my goodness. Hold on just a second. I'll find it. Okay, found it. Just kidding. I had to print it because apparently I forgot to print this part of it. I don't know. Like I said, I have to get back in my groove. Okay, so this is the ephemera for the main kit, and it all just comes as one kit. They're not separate ephemera kits. So you've got some pockets and some cutouts, some cards, some little cutouts and labels. These are some kind of like corner pockets, some postcards, a few tags, some fussy cut stuff. Forgot to silence my phone, and we're discussing the menu for Sunday with my mom, sister-in-law, and sister, so they're all having a conversation, and you'll probably keep hearing it ding now because that's what I just did. Anyway, here we go. This could be a belly band or like a kind of a skinny pocket along the edge of a page, and then some more fussy cut items. This kit is just kind of a lot of layering of random things. So I thought a bunch of little various fussy cut type of items would be fun to just kind of put into an eclectic journal. And then here are some postcards that you could use some of those elements on to like layer up. And then these could be belly bands. They could be torn into pieces. They could be used as, you know, sideways as like to create pockets. You know, the sky's the limit, ladies and gents. Okay, so that's that one. And then here is the mini version. I'll just go through rather quickly because, like I said, the elements are the same. However, I've got these all backed as well because once I cut these out, this makes up to roughly a 4x6 little mini book. So it'd be perfect for in a purse, for like a little gift for somebody. It would be great for like passwords or little notes. I have a smaller, well, I have a traveler's notebook that I keep in the front pocket of my Bible, to just jot things in or, you know, whatever. That one's mainly for like verses that come up that mean something to me. All right. And then you get the full size background pages. So the 4 of those, these are the same in both kits. So as you saw, as I flipped, I have now printed these onto the backs of all of my, I love these little birdies. Aren't they cute? So I've printed these onto the backs of all of these. So when I get ready to make these books up, they are good to go. All right, so those are called Beautifully Tattered and Beautifully Tattered Mini. Then this kit is called Among the Wildflowers, and there's a little story behind it right outside my window here last summer. As I think I've spoken about it in other videos, but they did some road construction here a few years ago before we moved into this house. And in our little town, they put sidewalk and gutter and boulevards in for the first time ever. And the boulevards are dirt, and they tried to plant grass, and then they replanted grass, and it just didn't take for whatever reason. And when we moved in here, everybody's boulevards are just kind of weedy and sandy. So I decided that I was going to tear ours up and put wildflowers down last year, and just loved watching them grow all summer, all spring and summer. And so I did the same thing this year, and I've got a bunch of little sprouty flowers that are about this tall. Well, they're not flowers yet, of course, but I just love it because it's right outside my window. And as I sit in here all spring and summer, I can watch the, you know, wildflowers grow, and then they bloom all summer. So as I was kind of like getting close to the end of last summer, fall, I started making this kit, and then it sat in finishedness for quite some time. And so now I came back to it and was like, I'm going to finish that kit because I really liked it. So there are these gorgeous watercolor painted wildflowers, and they're on just kind of some splotchy, tattered backgrounds. And there are just a bunch of these really beautifully kind of bright pastel colored paintings, you know, painted groupings of wildflowers. So you get a bunch of different arrangements on different kind of colored backgrounds. Some are more saturated with blues and purples, some are more pink or yellow or neutral, and it's just different arrangements of the flowers. I love this background because it's kind of got the colors of a sunset in there. Oh, it's so pretty. Doesn't this page just make you so dang happy? It just makes me very happy. All of these do. A bright sunny sky with some wildflowers. Just very pretty. Very spring, early summer. And that's right what it's like here in Minnesota. And so this kit is a perfect release for the moment. We've got a couple of pages here with some little kind of halos of flowers that could be, you know, writing or pictures in the middle. And then we've got one where it's coming down from the top. It's like raining wildflowers. And then a couple like this. And the lovely thing about a page like this is you certainly can use it just as it is. These two, and here's one that's just leaves, like botanical, you know, leaf and branches. So these two, the wonderful thing is you could use them as is. You could print these on the back of all of the other pages I just showed. You can print them onto cardstock and then use them to cut tag blanks out of, and then put some paper on top of that, and then, you know, do a little collaging. Really, it's the sky's the limit. These kind of pages like this are so fun to work with. So that's why I think I'm the most excited to get into this kit. So that's what I'm going to start working through. And then you get, I think it's either 6 or 8 pages of ephemera here. So these are some postcards. You can see it's kind of just very lightly ghosted in the background postcard. Some different sizes. This one is a big, huge one. Then there is this full page of shadowed cutouts, and I will show you something that I just made with these a little while ago, because I was just putzing and seeing how well they were, how easy they were to cut out. And I made a little project which is super cute, and I can't wait to show you. But there are also a couple more of these cutouts throughout the ephemera pages. Here's a page of tags, some labels, and a card and a couple of pockets. Then I love these little vignettes, just some ovals that you could use as cards. You could use them as little half tuck spots. You can use them as envelope seals. They can be little embellishments just down in the corners of pages. It can be all kinds of things. Here are a couple of triangular, that, you know, that one's upside down, obviously, corner pockets, and a little coin envelope with a matching card that fits in there. And then there's another little bouquet that is a fussy cut. Here is a large envelope, and then just some little sentiments that you can use around your journal or project. And then lastly, we have a couple of, these are the full size, edge to edge. So they're 8.5 if you print this at full size. So those would be belly bands. Those could be side pockets. They could be bookmarks. They could be whatever. Here are some more single flowers, a little bit smaller, fussy cut. And then this is a nice big wide chunk down here that you could use it as a rip strip and tear it into little chunks for embellishments or for clusters. You could use it to make a couple of pockets. Really, it's up to you. So that said, let me show you the little project that I made. I was watching Natasha from Treasure Books making these little layered booklets, and I thought they were so adorable. So I decided, with all my little fussy cuts, wouldn't it look so cute if I layered up a little window here? So I don't know how well it picks up. You can tell. And I pulled out the paper that I was going to use. I have a paper pad that I bought on clearance, like, I don't know, forever ago. and it really wasn't my style. And then I finished this kit and went, oh my gosh, it goes perfect. So I've used the fussy cuts here, and then you cut windows that layer over each other, and you get this really cute little book. And I thought, you know what, maybe this will go on the front of one of the journals that I make with this kit, or like in the front cover of it or something. I don't know. It's kind of fun though. And you could totally write around on the white sides or on the, you know, parts in here that aren't exposed and see-through. So then you'll see as you go. It was just such a clever idea. And I've seen other people do this too. Pages that look one through into the next. So anyway, I just thought this was such a fun idea, and I had been fussy cutting a few of these just to see how easy they were and make sure that printed on very, you know, light paper that they weren't too light. So I made this cute little book. Anyway, so that is, you know, one of the projects that I'm going to do. We'll put this out here. And here is some info. Okay, first of all, I went through and did some price changing in my shop because I feel like I've been absent. I've amassed this quite a bit of kits in my shop. And also just because, you know what, people work hard, and our budgets are limited and our economy's not super great. And, you know, I know everybody feels the pinch all the time. And if you're like me, you work in a school, and then, you know, you get to the off season and to the summer and you stop getting an income. So anyway, I just wanted to make my kits even a little more accessible. I had a while ago gone through and moved a bunch of things into a $2 and under category. But I went through and I lowered the prices by at least $1, if not like $2 to $2.50 on all of these kits. So all of these kits have now had lowered prices. So postcards from the seaside, which is a super fun, I love that kit. Then this is one of my favorites, Then Sings My Soul. It's a bunch of scans that I took from an old hymnal that was from my dear friend of our family, Dorothy. And she gave me this hymnal, and I scanned a bunch of my favorite songs in and put a bunch of bright red and orangey red colored roses and flowers on it. Then Sings My Soul. Love it. Go check it out. The Farmer's Wife, which is an awesome farm journal. Orchard Harvest, and also Autumn Woods. So if you're looking at starting some autumn stuff soon, those two have now been lowered. Woman of Faith has been lowered. The Old Schoolhouse, that's another good one for the fall. And then my most popular kits, I lowered these two. The Naturalist, Needle and Thread, Woodland Tales, and Wildwood Wonder. That was one of my first kits ever. The Naturalist and Wildwood Wonders, and it still ends up being one of my most popular kits. I've lowered the cost on all of those as well. So now those they are all under $5. Most of them are under $4 or less. So I lowered the prices on all those. But if that were not enough, I decided, you know what? If you go now, between now, Saturday, and the following Saturday, June 17th, this is 2023, so if you're watching this in, you know, like 2025, don't go, this won't work. But use code welcome back, all one word. I don't think it matters if it's caps or not, but it's all one word. If you use it, welcome back, you get 20% off an order of $10 or more. So grab a couple of these kits and throw them in your cart, and once you've hit $10, if you use welcome back at checkout, you'll get 20% off of that, even these new lower prices. So that's just kind of my way of saying thank you guys for sticking with me. If you are watching this video and you are one of those people that's been wondering where I was, well, here I am. And thank you to all the new subscribers too that I've gotten in my absence. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what are some things that you would like to see me do? Do you have any ideas on digital kits that you want me to work on? I'm kind of putzing with a couple of ideas right now, but am open to some ideas. And I just look forward to a summer of creating. We're going to work on this kit next. And in my next video, I will, like I said, I'll give you a a chatty catch up of where I've been and what's been going on in my life and my family's lives and my health and all this really great stuff. Anyway, I am so glad to be back. I am so glad to have said hi to you guys, even for this, well, I would say short video, but it's not necessarily short because I'm chatty. But it's so good to see you guys. I will see you again very soon. And until I do, take care, stay safe, and God bless you. Bye, everybody.